content marketing, how we can create content and make content and make it popular as well. Okay, so first of all, these are the certain points we will be focused on. What is content marketing is? Okay, introduction to content marketing, objectives of content marketing, 7 steps, strategy building process, 18 types of content with examples, how to write great compelling content, keyword research for content ideas, optimize content for search engines, discussing authority blogs, steps towards developing authority blogs, ways to monetize authority blogs, how to market your content, we will do a bit of debate on does great content spread by itself, understanding second customer, what is importance of second customer is, how to increase second customer, increase on understanding online influencer, 10 ways to connect with online influencer, 35 unique ways to write magnetic headlines, 180 examples of magnetic headlines, how to increase opt-in list with content marketing examples, 5 top examples of content marketing around the world, case studies on content marketing, and let's show you some example of it. So what exactly content marketing is? If we talk about content marketing means creating and sharing valuable free content to attract and convert prospect into customers or customers into repeated buyers. The type of content you share is closely related to what you sell. In other words, you are educating people so that they know, like, and trust you enough to do business with you. What is the purpose of content marketing is, if you look at the whole statement over here, it's just converting the prospect into customers or customers into repeated buyers. How you can do that? You can do that when they know you, they like you, and they trust enough you. Okay, through content you just are generating the trust of the user. Which is very, very important, because nobody is going to buy from you unless and until the client have a trust on you, or a customer have a trust on you. Why they should buy from you or do any sort of activity with you? Okay, that is the case. So to understand that, we will be doing all these things one by one. If you are interested in marketing online business, who is at this point, you cannot escape hearing about content marketing. Okay, you cannot escape at all, because wherever you go, you have the blog, you have the everywhere on the website is content. So you cannot escape out of content marketing. So 7 steps to build a successful content marketing strategies. You have to learn plan. The first stage, the plan. Who you are, where you want to be. You should be clear exactly what you are talking about, what position do you hold in the market, and where do you want to be. Second is audience. Who you want to tell it to. What is your target audience is. Story. What story you want to tell them. What brief content you have to tell them. Channel. Where you are going to publish, where you are going to spread. Okay, process. Create and manage and optimize and aggregate all the content. 7, conversation. Converse and listen. Interact with the audience through the comments, through the feedbacks and everything. Last is measurement and learn. Whenever you write any sort of post, you always try to measure the result and then learn from it. If you are posting infographics and a content below it, what type of response you are getting. If you are posting an image and the content, then what kind of response you are getting. If you are telling it them in a story, then what kind of response you are getting. You have to measure each time. Okay, these are the basic 7 steps in content marketing. You have to plan first who you are, where you want to be. Okay, as you have started content marketing, you might be at the beginner stage. What is your purpose of doing it? That should be clear. What is your target audience? How you will tell your content to your audience? Through which channel you will be using that, and how you will create and manage those processes. And then conversation. Always listen to your audience, then manage everything. That is measurement part. So first of all, let's understand there are 17 types of content. There are 17 types of content. Earlier, people used to think that there is only one content which we write, but you have to understand there are 17 types of content. The first content is news. Okay. If you go, I have one URL with me. Let me copy and open it and say to you what exactly I mean. The 17 types of content. Okay, this is a news website. If you click on business or startup in business, you click on startups, they give you information, a news. Flucture now speaks your mind without any fear of being judged or criticized by peers on campus. Apna Cabs, a Mumbai-based cab aggregator, keep safety as its USP. So it gives you information. How you are, do you have a content where it can become the news in the market? Do you have a content? Like if you are launching a new show, that is a news. Okay, that is not a blog. That is a news. So you have to make it in the format of news. Do not write in a very simple format. Okay, getting it?
Yep.
Okay, great. Then next is case studies. Case studies is another way you show how you have made the clients big. Like in our industry, we have shown by attending our training, many of the people join as the sales digital marketing executive, and now they are becoming big in terms of they are becoming managers, and their salaries are that much and this much. This is how we do case studies. So similar way, I can show you various examples related to it. Let me open Salesforce. Okay, like this. They have shared various case studies with you, like how they help Vodafone. Everyone wants a voice. We make sure that they are heard. So they talk about how they help them. Okay, there is a short video they have made on that, and they will be explaining each and everything. I've just muted the video. Okay, so they come to service client of Salesforce, and they talk about now Salesforce chatter. Now they must be helping it, and they represent it in the form of video. Okay, earlier people used to think that a case study should be in the format of PDF or blog, but you can make a video as well. Like I have shared the video making tool, and you can create the video of your case study as well. Okay, this is the new thing, a different type of content with you. Reports about different things of your website. That could be your blog. Ebooks, like you can have hundreds of ebooks with you distributing different informations about you. Let me show you HubSpot ebooks. Okay, in the marketing library you will get a lot of free ebooks over there. Okay, like 32 e-commerce conversion mistakes to avoid. How you are adding value to your customer's life. That is it all about. You want to take the insight of it, you can read it. Okay. You want to download it, fill up the form. This is a great technique to increase subscribers. People ask me a lot of time how we can increase the subscribers. Give valuable content to them like ebook. Okay, you give them ebook and ask them to download. You have to fill up. This is the way to increase signups in your email list. Humor content. You can share a humor content for you. Like there are a lot of humor content are there. Let me show it to you. There are various examples to it. Mad over madness. They will be talking about. Arunab Kashyap trolled the media with one Instagram post like this. They're talking about humors. Okay, something, a fake eye injury prank some of the Indian person has done. One of the directors in India who is being one of the popular directors. So he just posted and they're sharing it with the people. Okay, that is one example. There are wittyfeeds.com if you look at. Okay, this is the one who share a lot of witty stories. 10 celebrities who are famous for no reason. This is a witty content, humor content. He attacked by two men on the beach. A stray dog came to save her. 12-year-old girl found dead in the middle after being lugged at night. Adorable puppy shaking their fur beautifully. The reason why Miss Canada 2015 could not compete in the Miss World. This is a humor content they are sharing with you. So you have to share a humor content as well. You don't have to be very mean every time. You cannot talk about yourself only. You can talk about various things. Next thing is video content. Okay, you can share a video content with your users. HubSpot.tv. So you have a lot of content for you. Like I have my TV channel as well. Let me check whether it's working or not. It's a very TV channel where you can watch out Karen and Mike, the old HubSpot TV is all about. Let me click on TV. So you can check out my TV channel where I have all the videos of mine. Okay, so you can talk about that. You can share a lot of valuable things to your user in the form of video channels or videos. Webinars. Webinar is something which you conduct every month to attract your user. You give them valuable information to them. Like they conduct webinars like socialmediaexaminer.com is conducting webinars. They conduct every month even. Podcast. Podcast is something which is only audio, not video. Is there. You can okay, he will, as I am sharing my people whom I follow here. Okay, you can type podcast, it will show it to you. Let me search directly. Okay, here is the podcast series of him. Here you can listen entrepreneurship at any time. You can download this podcast. You can listen to this podcast. lot of like all the audio files, and you can listen one by one, all of them. Okay, so this is one example of it. E-magazine. You can publish your e-magazine about your company, about your viewers, about new things related to your content. Okay, do not. My purpose of showing it different types of content is that you should not publish the content in the same way. For the user, keep on receiving the blogs is the only way to get it connected with you. But if you change the name, like we are doing, like if we talk about webinars and videos are very close to each other. Okay, but we have to give names to it so that the user has always a feeling that he is receiving a new content. He's not only listening to videos, he is not only listening to webinars, he is not only listening to podcasts. He's switching between the different types of content so that he has always a feeling that he will receive a new content with him. Okay, so e-magazine is very close to the blog. Collection of blogs could become an e-magazine. So you can send them a monthly newsletter in the form of e-magazine. You can register and receive our e-magazine over there. How to guides. How to guide is how you can work with us in terms of not exactly working, in terms of how you can stream our live radios, how you can become a part of our channel, how you can share your jokes, how you can request your guides. All the guidelines you can define in it. Interviews. You can take interviews of the celebrities and put it on the website in the form of blog, or you can put it interviews of your customers or your listeners over there. That would become a blog. So in a blog, they are not only receiving about you. In a blog, they are receiving interviews. They are receiving different things into it. Okay, next is event coverage. If you are covering any event, you are yesterday we have seen you were doing some event. So you put the event in the Mashable format, distribute it across other channels. Then daily experiences. You can share your daily experiences, means whole of the experience Surya's experiencing any incidents during the show. The whole day you can collect one experience of that and share it with people, because people like it in different ways. They want a content. Answering questions. You can start answering questions to your user. You start replying to it and give different contents to them. Examples from the industry. You can share different example in your industry. Like what we do is, if we have to give a case study, if we have to talk about some e-commerce company, we go on yourstory.com and we share the example of that industry as well. So you have to think something about you. I'm not saying everything is applicable to you. Whichever is applicable, try to use at least them. Like at least use 10 out of 17. Okay, next is guest posting. You can post different contents about you on different websites like entrepreneur.com, and there are many. Let me show you guest posting as well. Okay, so here people go over here and subscribe and even log in into it. Okay, they give you a chance to post an advertisement on it. So they give you a chance to do that. Once you do that, your story is a good story, so they will publish it on it. Okay. Why do you hate selling? Because you are being selfish. So they share the content, and it is being not written by the not entrepreneurindia.com. It is being written.
Now, I once did an interview where.
Okay, it is not being only written by them. It is being shared by the people. Okay, that is the thing happens, and they ask you to join. Okay, next is authoritative blogs. You can become authoritative blogs by doing a good type of blogging. So there are some steps which I have written. First of all, you have to understand what is an authority blog. Authority blog is specifically a blog which is talking about a very niche market or a group of people, of like-minded people sharing their knowledge on a specific topic. They are not going very broad. They will be in a very niche, very limited topic. Okay, that is an authoritative blog. How to build that? You have to build a niche website. I'm not taking your specific case. I'm talking about if you're doing it for any company. Okay, your company might be a different phase, but if you're doing digital marketing for any company, this is the most important phase of it. You make your blog as an authoritative site. Like we have seen certain sites which talk about online radio. You can become like that, but what you have to do, there are 3 phases in it. The first phase is building the foundation. How you can build the foundation? Choose the domain name and hosting or a subdomain. Set up a WordPress website, then do content planning and keyword research. Okay, and I have already told you how to do keyword research in SEO, so you can do that. Then after that, create publishing schedules, a routine of when, what type of content will be posted and how it will be marketed. This is very important. Like if you are publishing any content, you publish on Monday, you publish case studies. On Tuesday, you publish some of your story. On Wednesday, you publish some event coverage. On Thursday, you publish some webinars. On 5th, you publish some video. On one day, you can publish a lot of contents like daily experiences. You can publish on daily basis. Guest blogging you can do every day. So these type of content plan should be ready with you, and it should be clear, and your content should be ready with it. Okay, if you cannot write content, you can hire full-time or part-time content writers from freelancer.com, Elance, Odesk, or iWriter.com. The best site for them is iWriter.com. You can hire. Always create a rich, valuable content. Do not copy paste the content. Create a rich, valuable content for user. Like if we talk about in your industry, what could be a valuable content for your audience? You can talk about the music gurus, all the detail about music. Okay, if somebody is thinking of music, they think of your blog, nothing else. Getting my point, Joanna?
Yep.
Okay, so you have to create that blog. For creating that blog, you have to think of everything like case study, how a person, a success story of a RJ who was not earlier any part of music, now he become the successful person into it. That could be the success stories in this case, how one RJ become a part of it. One of the participants come in our course and come in our you can say karaoke and become now the RJ. How things are happening. You can create that content. The most popular person in music industry, the most popular music of the charts. You can give valuable content to them each and every day. Okay, then market that content. Market that content means distribution of that content. Right now you might be distributing on Facebook, but on Twitter, LinkedIn and everywhere else you are not there. So you have to market that content. You have to, if we talk about Instagram, you have to share these 7 basic points and write in a image and you have to share it. You have to convert the blog into some infographics and share it with you people on Insta, you can say Instagram and Pinterest. You have to think and build it in that way. You have to distribute the content. Next phase of it is authoritative building. When you focus massively on valuable content that attracts shares and links naturally. Earlier you might go a bit in a distorted phase where you are not sure which type of content you should publish or which type of content you should not publish because you don't know the response of the people. But when you are spending around 1.5 months or 2 months, you now know which type of content is liked by the audience most, which content is liked by the audience least, and which is an average content. So you have a valuable idea about it. Then you will start guest blogging about those content which are getting most number of shares. In this phase you can do that. And the last phase, but this is generally for those I have put it here, those who want to earn money as a freelancer. Okay, for them it is the phase where they can monetize the content. They can place ads on their website and earn money through it. Okay. Clear?
Yeah.
Okay. This is more on theoretical side. Okay. How to create content, that is not a joke, really. Okay, creating content is one of the difficult tasks. How you can curate the content, how you can collect the content, because writing a content by yourself, it's not that easy. What you can do is you can collect the content points from lot of places. Like you can collect the content from places like Yahoo Answers and Quora. Like if I want to write an article on digital marketing, I don't know what to write and what not to write. So what I can do is I can go on Yahoo Answers. I don't know what to write on digital marketing and what not to. But I know I have to write a valuable content. So what I can do is I typed digital marketing. Okay, accept the ads. You have to search the answers. Okay, what is digital marketing strategy? People are asking. I am interested in pursuing a course in digital marketing. What is the scope of it? Okay, you get one lead that you have to write about the scope of digital marketing. Got my point? What is the career options in digital marketing? How digital has changed the marketing? Okay, how marketing is being changed by digital? Questions to those who are good in with online marketing, career opportunities, talk about the jobs and all, why it is important for every company. Okay, you got certain points. It is a new business, and you can go to next page as well and keep on moving like this. This is talks about content marketing. Okay, earlier you were not having any idea what to write on content marketing, but now you know one point. You have to talk about the strategy, you talk about the scope, you have to talk about the career opportunities, you have to talk about the future of it. Okay, got my point? Hello?
Yes.
Okay, that's great. So you get the fair enough idea. Yahoo Answer is not the only one. You can use Quora, which is now more popular. You just have to write your focus keyword related to which topic you have to write. Okay, so what is digital marketing? How I start learning digital marketing? Why should I choose digital marketing? So you get enough questions related to it. What is inbound marketing? How I can bolster your company? What percentage of total marketing budget should be spent out? What is the best way to plan? You get a lot of questions. So you get a lot of thoughts in your mind to answer. This is one way. Another way is set Google alerts, mention alerts or social alerts to keep a track what people are talking about in this domain. Okay, you can set up Google alerts where you get to know what is going in the form of digital marketing, what are the latest news. Like earlier we were talking about the news. Okay, you can write the latest news about you as well, or as well as somebody else. So you can set up Google alerts. You know about what exactly people are talking about. Then use keyword research tools like Longtail Pro or Google Keyword Planner to find out what are the search queries on Google. What exactly people search in this particular domain. Okay, you get to know about that. Okay, next is contact people and company in your industry to write about them. Their success stories you can take from your industry people. You can talk about the case studies, examples. You can conduct interviews to generate content for your website. Clear?
Okay. Yep.
Then next, how you can create more content. You can subscribe to good blogs. Like if I have to write about digital marketing, I will subscribe to Social Media Examiner. I will subscribe to HubSpot. I will subscribe to Practical E-commerce. I will subscribe a lot of good authoritative websites through which I can get a good knowledge or a good content on which I can also write. Okay. Then next is be updated for news and case studies. You have to be updated, know each and every news which is going in digital media or whichever topic you're searching. Okay, and be a good and active social animal. Yes, you have to be very, very active on social media because whatever content is flowing, you should know it and you should browse it, and you can promote your content only if you are active on social media. Okay, what is skyscraper technique? Skyscraper technique is a highly productive technique, and not just to find out what content to write about to make an authoritative blog. Your content via the technique offer ranks well on search engine. In this, we find out top content on the web of our keywords area and rewrite and update it, adding things into it even more comprehensive. For example, if there is an article 11 reasons you should do content marketing, then you can add few points like you can make it 21 reasons why you should do content marketing in your business. Okay, how to find the content now? There are few links. You can find the content by reference used by Wikipedia. You can Google it. You can go on Reddit it and search it. You can use content curators. You can use Pinterest. You can use Open Site Explorer, your daily experiences. Apart from that, there is one tool which can surely help you up regarding that to know which content is popular. That is BuzzSumo. Okay, this is a very, very popular tool. Okay, this is a very, very popular tool to know about what are the topics being searched in this particular domain. Like we were talking about reasons to do content marketing. Just copy that content and just paste it over here. Okay. You see. You can see which type of content is being liked by the user. As you can see, this medium.com, making Medium more powerful for publishers, keyword research, 5 tips for better Instagram content. You can see and the likes by people, LinkedIn shares and Twitter shares. So you know exactly the number of people who have liked this particular content. Okay, so what to write on that, it is showing that. Okay, you can do the variation into that as well. So that is the way to get the content, the top headlines, how it goes, how it feels to go viral, then watch your content get stolen over the internet. They're talking about 6 content resources, brands you should be aware of. Why interactive content is the future of content marketing. Okay, there are more than these much results. You should know each and everything. So this is the place where you get to know which popular contents are there. You don't have to copy. You have to take the idea from them. Once you take the idea from them, so what you have to do is you have to add value into it. Like in this case, we are talking in the first case, somebody has written an article on 21 like 11 tips to do content, 11 reasons to do content marketing. We will add a value into it like 21 reasons to do content marketing. Okay, we add a value, then publish it. Instead of publishing it directly, you have to add a value into it. Clear?
Yep.
Clear, Joanna?
Yep.
Okay, great. So then you can share your daily experiences, then have expert people to write for you. You can hire expert people to write for you so that it will be a better piece of content instead of you start writing it. As I have already told you the way to hire content people, be open for guest blogging, have a write for us option in the page for your blogs. Let other bloggers write on your website. Okay, when you become popular, you cannot publish the articles daily. You can ask people who have the information with them can publish on your website. Okay, that is the way to grow. Okay, be open for guest posting. These are the certain techniques which you can use to generate content for you. These are the 11 techniques. Now, how to market content. Now you know how to create the content. You have on which topic you have to create the content. Next is how to market your content. On marketing content, the first thing is social media, which is very, very, very important. Like you can market the content on Facebook, you can market the content on LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram. You can market the content on any format, any you can think of any social media platform like Pinterest is there. There is Facebook groups are there. Everything you can market. You should always do marketing. Do not think that people would like it or not, but yeah, the content should be valuable to the user as well. Okay, and you can submit your ebooks to ebooks directories. Let me show you certain ebooks directories to you. Okay, there are certain ebook directories which are very popular, and lot of people try to find out ebooks from there. You can add your ebooks over here, your magazines over here, so that it will, whatever reach this platform is having, you will get the same reach. Okay, because if somebody is searching the top 10 ebooks or anything into it, your ebook reach will increase. Okay, you can go similarly in infographic directories, you can go in video website directories. Video website directories are like YouTube, Vimeo, Viesta, Dailymotion. These are the few popular video website directories. Infographic directories could be Insta, could be Pinterest, could be other few. There are few. Let me show it to you as well. Okay, it will show you visually.ly, SlideShare, infographic showcase, infographic archives, Reddit, NotGraph, Love Infographics, Submit Infographics, the infographics.blogspot.com, the infographics directory, infographic sites. These are the most popular directories in infographics region. You can do that. I have already told you the video one. This is the way to distribute. The first was social, then is the directories. The third one is multiple version of the same content. That is very, very, very important.
Okay.
Because if you're writing a blog, you can make a infographics on that. Okay, that is quite easy. You are making a multiple copy of the same content. You can make it a SlideShare slide as well. Then you can put it in SlideShare. You can convert that blog if it is possible. The collection of certain blogs into an ebook. Certain collection of the blogs you can make a magazine as well. So convert the same content into multiple type of contents. If it is like, if I talk about me, okay, like if I am writing a blog, how to do remarketing, I can write a blog as well. I can write the PPT, how you should do remarketing. I can make a video tutorial of that. I can create an ebook, how to do remarketing perfectly, 10 tips to do remarketing perfectly. I can create the 10 points in infographics format. I can create a slide on it, a step-by-step slide on it. So you don't have to restrict your content in one format. You have to make it available in each and every format which people use to consume that content. You have to use it in each and every format. I always convert my single content into almost 11 type of contents, versions of it. Okay. Okay, Joanna?
Yes. All okay.
Okay. Then find out who has linked to your similar content in past. This must be done by using tools like OSE or Majestic SEO. Like if you those people who have liked or those people who are liking it more, you can connect directly share this content with them so that they can like it about this content. Fifth point is connect with influencers, those who are quite popular in this field, like you are writing about music, those who are the most popular singers, those who give reviews about the films, the music directors. You can reach out and you can share a lot of things with them and they can talk about you. Okay, talk about your
Okay.
content, but you have to write a valuable content too in the process. Next is forums. Search for forums related to your industry and create multiple accounts on them and help people by providing more info with your content. You can post the content on various forums like Warrior Forum is there in our industry. There will be a lot of forums will be there. You have to just search it music forums in Malaysia. You can talk on that forums as well. Okay, next is guest posting. We will not only give your 1,000 visitors, but traffic coming via guest post will not be a visitor, but maybe a second customer or follower. Okay, those who are coming to your blog post or any of the social media channel and sharing their thoughts, you can entertain them and you can ask them to write a blog for you as well, and they can become a second customer for you. Okay, next is email. At times old is gold, so email is the oldest method of promoting it. So you can distribute all type of content what you have created in each and every format through emails. Okay, you have to send it to the user through emails. Okay, so this is another technique. Next is second customer. Okay, you have to make a list of people, those who are sharing your content a lot. Okay, you can reach them out to those who are sharing a lot of content of yours on their portal and wherever they are sharing, and they are increasing your reach. You can directly reach out them and build a good relationship with them and send the content to them or their websites. That is another way to increase your reach or to market it. Okay, so this was about the marketing of a content, where you can market it in number of ways. Okay, I have told you in 9 ways which are the most popular ways of doing it. Almost everyone use these 9 ways only. They are hardly left out, but still you can try. Do,
Will
talk,
you be sending this in the PowerPoint as well?
no, I will be sending it in the doc format.
Okay.
Okay, because I have not made the PowerPoint presentation of it. Okay, so don't great ideas just spread themselves? No, that is not true. If you're creating a good content and you are just keeping it on the blog and you have hardly any traffic on it, so your content will be start distributing by yourself, by himself, the content will start distributing? No, I don't think. What do you think? Will the great content just spread by themselves?
Nope.
You have to distribute it. You have to improve its reach. Like Apple did their part by designing the iPod. It was customer who spread the world, and then it become again with the iPhone, MacBook Pro, Mac Air, then the iPad and Music. Vodafone did the same part by Zuzu ad campaign. Their customer again, many of them second customer who don't use a Vodafone network, who don't stop talking about the ads. Okay, you always think of a campaign where people start talking about it. Great content always spread by itself also, but you have to market it, but it can spread it out by himself if the content is valuable. You have to create the great content. Okay, you have to make your second customers. Second customers, those people who actually distribute or increase your reach of your content. Okay, so let's talk about them as well. It's purely theoretical, Johanna. This you can say module. So we will be.
Sorry?
This module is completely theoretical, so we will be talking about it. You can, for doing it, it requires a lot of time. You have to have a content writer and everything with you.
Yep, no problem.
Okay, so we will practice few things with you, but you can hire the content writers for that. Okay, so let's talk about second customer. Goal is to score more traffic, subscriber and buyer by discovering your second customer and increase them over a period of time. What is a second customer? Second customer is a person who is increasing the traffic on your website, increasing the subscribers and buyers by discovering second customer and increasing them over a period of time. Those customers who are bringing the traffic to your website and bringing subscribers or buyer to your website or your Facebook fans, that is known as the second customer. Okay, second customer is like somebody who's sharing your post on Facebook, on LinkedIn, on Twitter, or somebody is retweeting, somebody is sharing coming on your website and sharing your blogs. That is a second customer. So you have to concentrate on that and you have to increase the number of second customer. You have to first acquire and then you have to increase them one by one. What the second customer can do for you? Second customer is a very important person. It is a social connector who tells all his friends what a great job you have done. Like if I write how to do Twitter marketing or how to top 10 tips for Twitter marketing, and I write an article and 100 people share it. So those are 100 second customer for me who is distributing my content, okay, to their friends, that how I have written a beautiful article and they can access it and improve their Twitter marketing if they want. Okay, that is what second customer is all about, and it is very, very important, and you cannot, and it can give you an overnight crazy success. Okay, it can give you an overnight crazy success. It's quite easy to get success if you have lot of second customers. But in the age of internet, we have a lot of more connectors, each of whom have an audience, large or small, they might share with you. A second customer might share your thoughtful content on Facebook, Twitter, or LinkedIn. A second customer might link it to you and run a guest blog post and find your whole new audience. A second customer might write a witty and a compelling review that convinces buyers. Your terrific second customer might introduce you to the business partner who can turn everything around for you. So there are in number of things second customer can do for you. The content connectors needs few things from you. Your content needs to be good. To have a good second customer, a good number of second customer, you should have a great content with you, and really great. And it should not be thin, weak, or generic stuff. It should be a great stuff. Every time you cannot share the top 10 tips, the top 10 people or top 10 music of the industry. That is very common thing. Okay, you can share an interview with one of the popular RJs. That could attract people because it's a very strong thing. Okay, that kind of thing you can share with your audience that you always look for. That content should be good. Your website needs immediate appeal. If you look spammy, shady, or just plain hideous, connectors would not like to send their audience over there. Your website should be look good. The look and feel of your website should be good, and it should, I would not say good, it should be great, so that when somebody is writing about it or sharing your blog post and sending the people or his traffic to your kind of website, their audience doesn't feel cheated. So that you have to concentrate on. Third is, above all, your content needs to be connectors, look incredibly smart and cool for sharing. How you can make the content effortless reading. You can share a lot of images in the content along with the video content in it, so that it will look more appealing and look cool and smart for sharing it. Okay, like if you write the whole blog and you make a video on that and put that video over there, for them it is a cool because they can read out your content within the video itself. That is the way to do it. Okay, these are all things you have to do. The first thing is you have to have a good content, and your website look and feel should be good, and the type of content should be incredible in terms of you should contain the images or the video or the infographic, so that it should be shareable. Okay, next thing is guest blogging to increase visibility. People will you will allow user to publish blogs on your website. Sorry. Guest blogging is something creating and publishing it on others person website. Blogs are very popular platform for guest blogging. You can, whatever content you have written on your website, you can publish that content on other guest blogging websites, and you can derive the traffic from there. So that is guest blogging. You can allow user to guest blog on your website, and you can allow even user to guest blog. You can blog on others' websites. So that kind of relationship you can do. Like example, an HR consultancy firm will guest post on any of the good HR management business blog because they need people from there. So what they can do is they can find out the blogs which HR generally look out, and they can put their links and everything over there, and a good guest blog over there, and you will find people will coming from there to your website. Case studies. I remember one of our student who was having a tough time finding guest blogging opportunity. She was a beauty blogger. She writes about cosmetic, hairstyle, and that kind. She doesn't feel too welcome when she approached her fellow beauty bloggers about sharing his guest blog. So answer is find related audience. The answer is of your beauty blogger was pretty simple. If there isn't a single blogger in your topic, you would have to open to a guest blogging, and the next step is ask yourself, who else has the audience I want? Do parenting blogging ever run about hair and makeup? It's just an example I'm talking about. Here I have one of the students. She was a beauty blogger. Okay, she writes about cosmetics, hairstyle, and different kinds of things on his blog. And I asked her to write guest blogging, and I told her to write guest blogging, but she was unable to find the guest blogger because whichever blogger she reach out, they deny it because nobody wants to share their audience with them. So what I suggested to her is that she should find out, she write on various blogs on various topics, like she writes on cosmetics, so she can find out various blogs on hairstyle and share your cosmetic guest blog on over there, because there is no collision over there. Okay, the like site a.com, my student has a site a.com who writes about cosmetics, hairstyle, and everything, and she wants to write a guest blogging on site B. So she has to select the site b.com as one of the site who doesn't write in his niche. Like she wants to share a cosmetic blog, so she can share it on a website which contains about hairstyle. Okay, because that in that case there is no collision between them, because she does on which site she is going to write, that is B, site B doesn't write on hairstyle, so she will be ready to add the content on his website because it adds value to his customers. And ultimately, if you drive the traffic from there to your website, then you have done a great job. Clear this point, Johanna?
Yep.
Okay, next is online influencers. First of all, who are online influencers? Who are online influencers? Online influencers are those people who get the attention of biggest brand, have real following, and are actively involved in social media and great content. With little patience, you can become a social media and online influencer. How to get it? What is in short, if I want to tell you who is an online influencer is, a person is an online influencer who has lot of people following him. People keep on editing whatever he says, people believe on that. Okay, in a specific niche, that those are in mostly the online influencers are. Okay, so how to become a online influencer? If you are looking forward to become one of the online influencers, how you can become that big online influencer is by creating relevant and a unique content. How you can do that thing? Sync up your audience interest with your area of expertise to create content and answer some of the basic questions, solve problems, entertain, enlighten them. That is the only thing you have to do. You have to create different variety of content using different kind of content I have already talked about. Not everyone likes to read 800 posts. Not everyone will be in a mood to watch video. Not everyone go to office with an earphone to listen your podcast. Hence, play with content types. Do not be a stereotype. Got my point? You have to share different types of content because everyone doesn't like the same type of content. Like nobody, there will be few people who doesn't wants to listen a podcast because they don't feel comfortable with it. As many a times I do not comfortable with podcasts, but I have created almost 1100 podcasts for me, and myself doesn't like to listen to podcasts, but a lot of people who follow me are uh, like to listen to my podcast. Okay, that is the way. Okay, so I give you certain example like Josh Hoffman created personal MBA to empower professionals themselves to be more effective, quick, and cheap, then become a traditional MBA. That was a remarkable thing. Okay, he started a course where he make people MBA without a degree and in short and span time. Okay, this is adding a value in customer's life. None of the people has such things. Okay, so the simplest way to do something epic is create something interesting, genuine, useful content. Yes, a great blog absolutely counts. It's all about the type of content you write. Have a presence on many relevant social media ensures each profile is customized with easily recognizable personal branding and consistent tone on all profiles. You just can't be a single social media network and become an influencer. That is the key thing. On a single network, if you stick to, you cannot become an influencer. For becoming an influencer, you have to go on each and every social media platform. At least 4 to 5 social media networks you have to use. Okay, be helpful to others. To become an influencer, you have to help people. Like somebody asked anything to me on Twitter, I answered it how to do exactly these things. That is the way to do it. Okay, so you have to help people to solve out problems, then you only become the influencer or somebody will follow you directly. Update social media networks very frequently. That means at least one update minimum, okay, in a day. Minimum one update. And I prefer generally 5 updates to 10 updates in a day. On Facebook, I updates around 10 posts in a day. On Twitter, I tweet around 25, 24 tweets a day. Okay, in Pinterest, I 3 to 4 infographics a day or 3 to 4 images in a day. Similarly, I share SlideShare PPTs, one in the whole day. Okay, that is the way to do it. Okay, you have to spend a lot of time on it. Clear? Are you getting it, Jana?
Yes.
Okay, great. What measurements can be applied in identifying an influencer? If you are not becoming an influencer, you are a brand and you want to hire some influencer or you want to market your content, you want to know how big this influencer is, you have to talk to them with the product launch or awareness program. You need to know how many followers or fan that person is having if you are hiring any freelancing influencer. Okay, so how you can do that is by hiring, you check out the number of fans that person is having, first thing. Okay, second thing, how often do they use their social presence, how many posts per day per week they share. Okay, how do they mention brands, which brands they have mentioned till now, how likely are they to mention my brand and products, how many replies and comments do they receive when review or talk about a brand, are they generally positive, neutral or negative about brands in my industry. So that is the things you have to think, how many fans they have.
Sorry, your line is a bit breaking
What?
just now. Can you repeat the question?
The line is breaking from your end as well. Now it's audible properly.
Sorry?
Now the voice is clear.
Yes, now it is.
Okay, great. So I'm talking about how to select an influencer. If you are talking about selecting an influencer, you should have to look the followers you have, the follower that person is having or the fans he is having. how do often he post per day or per week, how do they mention the brands, whether it's positive, negative, how likely they are mentioning my brand or products, how many times he's going to mention your brands or products, how many times, how many replies or comments he is receiving when he talk about the brand, what type he generally talk about the brand in a positive, negative, or a neutral manner, that you have to look for. Okay, like for example, Twitter follow examples, like you can how you can find an online influencer is, you can you can go on Google or Twitter search, insert your keyword phrase into it and search it. Let me show it to you on Twitter. Or you can go in Sumo Buzz as well. Okay, you can go in Buzz Sumo. Okay, you can find out a lot of influencers over here. You have to type your content over here.
Bus.
Okay, let's write content marketing. Okay. Content backlinks. Okay, these are the person who are content influencer in the field of content marketing. You can see this page is having a high authority. Just see the number of followers he has.
Yep.
Whatever he tweets, 5% of the people retweets again. That means every tweet will reach to more than 1 million people. Okay, because he tweets around, he has around 0.1 million subscribers, and if 0.1 million subscribers retweet it, okay, then they have their lot of followers as well, so it will reach to more and more. And generally, if a person is having 0.1 million user or followers, it reaches somewhere near 1 million. Okay, it increased to, because his every tweet is retweeted 25 times. Oh, sorry, 5%. And on an average, he tweets around 4.5, and he replies to 58% of the tweets. Mixed person is this. He is just having very limited. And then Content Marketing Institute, he has this much number of followers. You see the retweet ratio. Okay, they tweet 2 tweets in a day, and every tweet is retweeted 31% times. So this way you can get to know the top influencers, and you have their Twitter handles with you. That is the best way to get to know the influencers and those. Okay, you can have pre-existing, you can find out the list by searching on the Google top influencer. In that case, you will find a lot of them. Okay, another way to promote it, the paid promotion I'm talking about. This is the website to hire influencers. Okay, this is a website to hire influencers. So if you go on this website, you can become an advertiser. Like it is for publishers. You can become an advertiser as well.
Okay.
Okay, once you go on this website, it will ask you the money, how much money you want to pay, or how much you want to increase the reach. Once you make the payments, the top influencer in your industry will be tweeting about you, and your reach will increase. Okay, there are various websites. I'm talking about Fan to Cash. You can write, you can Google it, influencer marketing platforms. So there are various. The best one is Fan to Cash. Apart from that, this is Tracker, which is also a good one.
Yep.
Okay, it is one of the top influencer marketing platform. So these two are generally enough to get the more and more. If you are not looking forward to do becoming a brand till now, because it takes time to become an influencer. In one day or 1 week you are not going to become an influencer. It takes months and years to become an influencer into one single field. Okay, so till that time you can use your these influencers to become an influencer in your market. They can retweet about you and your content will be spread out and you start becoming, people will liking it if your content is good, and you will become an influencer in your field. Okay, the top 5 examples of content marketing are very big names. This is Gary Vaynerchuk. Okay, this is a guy who talks about the success and everything. Let me show you if you search on Google. Okay, this guy is a very popular name and he is one of the biggest social media product launcher. I would not say social media marketer. I would say he is one of the person. You can see the followers, 1.2 million followers. He has that much big number of followers on Twitter. He has a YouTube channel with over 500 videos. You can see the number of views each video is having. 30,000 people see each and every video almost. You can see 5.5 lakh people follow him on Facebook. Okay. He talks about wine. Wine is another channel. Okay, if you go down, you will find LinkedIn. There are huge number of people following him on Medium, on Insta. And in the wine library, if you look at his library, like on LinkedIn, you can see 5.5 lakh influencers are there with him. 4,500 people follow him on this Snapchat as well. Instagram, you can see 3 lakh followers are there, 296k followers are there. And if you see on the wine, this is something which he has done, and he has created more than 1,000 episodes on wine. Okay, you can see the series of it, how big it was. So this is content marketing. What he has done is he has created the content and he distributed in the form of video, he distributed in the form of channels, he do snapshot, he share blogs, he make a lot of blogs about it, he tweet a lot, about it, he make videos, he write post, he write different things about it, different contents he create and keep on creating. This is a guy which I also follow him, and one of the person in social media who is very big, and he used each and every channel to market it. There are many people like Neil Patel is there. This is one of the guy. Let me close down certain tabs first. Okay, this is one of the popular personality in digital media. If you look at his blogs, there are huge number of subscribers. He has about 3 to 4 companies with him. The entrepreneurs.com talks about him. The Facebook page, the HubSpot, the biggest company in digital marketing, talks about him. So you can talk see his. He is on the site of Forbes. Okay, he is on Pinterest. He is on various channels. If you look at his website, there are more than 1.5 lakh people are subscribed to its blog. If you look at his number of followers are almost 196k. If you look at his page, okay, he is the founder of this big brand that is Quick Sprout. If you talk about that person, he has around 45,000 followers on LinkedIn. On entrepreneurs, people are talking about him. Entrepreneur India has published about him. He's an entrepreneur in it. He has helped Amazon, companies like Amazon. If you talk about Facebook page, more than 170k people are following him. HubSpot, which is one of the authoritative blogs, tells them about him, what Neil Patel is. The Crazy Egg is again his foundation, which talks about him. Forbes, the most popular business magazine, talks about him. Okay, Pinterest, they're not much followers, but they're still quite big number. That is 4.2k followers. So you can imagine they have just done nothing except blogging. Okay, the content. They have 5 lessons on being more productive writer, how to increase your website traffic without SEO. You read out his article and it's written beautiful. Okay. Is all traffic equal? Online advertising is the way. All the ways which I have told you. But the way he is writing, that is great. Okay. So the content is worth. So you have to create a good content. There is no option to it that people think that we will do this advertising, and we will get a traffic and we will sustain over a long period of time. No. To have to sustain to a very long period of time, you have to put content and a good quality content on your blogs or various network you're using for it. Okay, like you have seen how he writes magnetic headlines. We have certain ways to write it. Okay, these are certain structures which I have made. Okay, be useful to the user. These a must thing in the headline is be useful to the user, provide him a sense of urgency and convey the idea that main benefit is somehow unique. Okay, like how to win friends and influence people. This is very useful and this gives the urgency and this is very unique. How to say, if I give you an example, how to save time and get things done, time management coach. Okay, how to save time and get things done, because most of the people are not able to do that. That is what we are teaching here. Should be the blog title. How to get a better job and make more money. Because everyone wants to do that. What your user wants to listen, you are giving that. How to save money and retire rich. Getting my point, Johanna?
Yep.
Okay. The next way is how to mundane task that rewards benefit. Just try to how to get a mortgage that gives you money. How if you mortgage anything, how you will get the money. How to get a mortgage that cuts your monthly payments in half. How to get a mortgage that gets you in your dream home while saving you $937 a month. Getting my point? How to write
Yep.
this kind of headline? Leave out two, works two. Wants to increase the curiosity, a factor of your headline. So you have to write just how I have improved my memory in one evening. You define the time over here. Urgency. Okay, how I made a fortune with a fool idea. That is great. How a new kind of clay improved my complexion in 30 minutes. Urgency again. Okay, so you should be focused on the urgency part of it as well. There are few more examples. As I've promised, I have a lot of huge number of examples in headlines because headlines decide whether the user is going to read it or not. Do you recognize the 7 early warning steps of your high blood pressure? Okay, urgency, and if I talk about unique and useful, all the things are there in it. 10 ways to beat the high cost of living. 5 familiar skin troubles. 6 types of investor. Which group are you in? How to give your children extra iron. These 3 delicious ways. Free books tells you 12 secrets of better lawn care. You're giving it free and it is something which is valuable to the user and it is completely unique. 76 reasons why it have been paid. 76 reasons why it would have paid you to answer our ad a few months ago. Okay. 10 surefire headline formula that works. Who else want? Okay. Who else want a great WordPress theme? This is a specific line. Who else want a high paying job? Who else want, like you are giving him a factor of jealousy, or you can fulfill his desire. Who else want a great WordPress theme? Okay. Everyone wants to be at the top position. So how you can get that top position? So you write in that particular way. Who else want a great WordPress theme? Who else want a higher paying job? This is what we always look forward to. The secret of, this is another way to write. The secret of successful podcasting, the secret of digital marketing success, the secret of protecting your asset in LinkedIn, secrets of getting your home loan approved. Okay, the secrets how to win a lottery, the secrets to become a successful digital marketer, the secrets to crack the job exam, job interview. Okay, this is the way to write. Another way to write, there is a method that is helping blank to blank. How to write it? Here is a method that is helping house owner save hundreds on insurance. There is a method that is helping children to learn sooner. There is a method for helping bloggers write better post titles. Giving reason between the two things, what he is looking forward to and what is the solution of it. Okay, you are just talking about the method. Here is a method that is helping website developers to develop website in 5 minutes. Getting my point? Johanna?
Yes.
Okay. Then next, another method is little known ways to save on your heating bill, little known ways to hack Google Gmail, little known ways to lose weight quickly and safely. This is another way. Right, get rid of problem once and for all. Okay, get rid of your unproductive working habits once and for all. Get rid of that carpet stain once for all. Get rid of Lambert Hered once for all. Get rid of website. Get rid of customer. Get rid of, you can say, get rid of low bounce rate once for all. Okay, getting my point? How you can write. Here is a quick way to solve a problem. Okay, here is a quick way. Here is a quick way to get over a cold. Here is a quick way to potty train junior. Here is a quick way to back up your hard disk. Here is a quick way to transfer your website from one domain to another domain. Okay, so people are always looking forward towards a quick answer. That is why we write in this way. In the previous example, people want to get rid out of their problems. Okay, next type is here you can have something desirable and great circumstances. Now you can quit your job and make even more money. Here you can meet sexy singles online without spending a dime. Now you can own a cool Mac and still run Windows. That is great circumstances you have. Something is desiring something and without spending, without putting an effort to do it. That is another way. Do something like world class. Example, speak Spanish like a diplomat, party like a Paris Hilton, blog like a A-lister, market like a professional. Okay, these are the ways to do it. Comparison of doing something with world class level. Next thing is have a or build a blank you will be proud of. Have a body you can be proud of. Have a smile you will be proud of. Build a blog network you should be proud of. Everyone wants to be appreciated every time, and he will feel appreciated if he reads the line, he feel might be his problem gets solved out. What everybody ought to know about blank. What everybody ought to know about mobile responsive design, adjust mobile mortgage, writing great headlines. So this is another way. There are a lot of ways I have written. Okay, so you have to keep on reading it. I'm just coming on the last part of it. 8 proven headline formula that sells like crazy. Say it simple and direct. You have to write in a very short manner. The ultimate text shelter. In simple and very, very direct. You can write in that manner also. Okay, pure silk blouses, pure silk dresses, 30% off. Be straight and be simple. You don't have to run about it. Another way of writing it, state the big benefit. Now moonlights your way to $1 million. Create your own card, post banners in minutes. Get a free vase when you buy a dozen roses. Build your own website and banners in just few minutes. This is state big, something which seems to be impossible, but people should trust you. That is the way. Announcement, exciting news. At last, America scientists have created the perfect alternative to mine diamonds. Introducing the newest idea in cross-training. New program your DVR by simply speaking to the revolutionary DVR voice programmer. Just say the exciting news. Okay, next is appealing. Appeal to your audience. How to stop smoking in 30 days or money back guarantee. How you can make a profit from a 3 greatest service business of the decade. How do you center America on 17 days? How do you center America on 17 days $1? Okay, how you have to use the word. Proactive questions you have to ask. Do you have the 6 common mistakes on your taxes? Got a speedy ticket lately? Read this. How do I know which mutual funds might be right for me? Okay, you have to ask a question. The tone should be asking a question. The headline should be like, bark a command, become a famous blogger in 60 days, start earning $150 a day in 90 days. Call anyone, anywhere, any else without a phone line for free. Stop wasting money on web designing, use optimized press. Okay, to create your own website in minutes. Like I have told you how to create a website in minutes. So we use optimized press. So how you can do that? Then next is offer useful information. Other the top most 20 steps to create long levers, free secrets in America, free brochures. And remember one thing, rely on honest enthusiast testimonials. Quite simply, the finest design software ever released. This diet program worked for me. It can work for you too. It's the first book of personal finance that made real sense. Be realistic testimonials you can share. Okay, and the last thing is how to increase opt-in list with content marketing. Okay, we are doing all these things to increase our effect, and if we are creating a great content, we want these content or the people who are reading this content should stick to us for a long period of time. So we want them should do and become a part of our email list. How you can make them become a part of email list is pop up at visitor arrives. Whenever somebody arrives to your website, you can show the pop-up after 5 seconds. Pop-up at closing the tab. When you try to close the tab, how you can show the pop-up? Providing useful information in the form of book and case studies where he has to subscribe, like the one I have shown you. When you go on HubSpot and download the case study, you can see the case study, but if you want to download it, you have to subscribe it. The next is engage traffic and number of pages visited. You can give the relevant post over there. Give them free trials and demos. Increase trust. When you want to give free trials, you will be always getting the subscribers or demos. Increase trust with powerful content. Try to put more and more content and put the pop-ups over there. Subscribe for newsletter, you can put it. Subscribe for old seminars, they can watch out the videos or the new upcoming webinars. Provide them free short courses. This is how you can increase the email list of you. I have increased my email list more than 5 million people in UK and US just by doing these activities and the content only, nothing else. And my affiliate networks are becoming big and big just because of that. So that is the only way to do it, and that's it